What's up guys, Gem here and back again for another video. Happy Monday by the way. I'm dropping a video in to talk about my first experiences with PlayStation VR, and I kind of figured with the Christmas period pretty close right now and there'd be kind of temptation I guess for kind of more sales. PSVR, I really wanted to talk about it and let you guys know some key factors, some things that I found, some things that I think you really need to consider before going out there and buying a PlayStation VR. Now I've had a couple of chats with people on Twitter who've also invested around the time of Black Friday with their own VR headsets, that we had a really good deal. In this video right here you'll see me unbox my PlayStation VR, which came with VR Worlds and Skyrim, and I paid $249.99 for the entire set, which is an absolute bargain considering when it was launched it was 350 quid. 350 quid. So, you know, you're getting £100 off plus some stuff bundled in with it. Absolutely couldn't turn it down. Now I'm going to talk about the cons first, then we're going to go on to talk about what I really like about it, but there's loads of things that I didn't even consider, like really weird things like, you know, in terms of comfort, even down to your eyelashes. So stay tuned guys and let me know how you've been finding your experiences with VR in the comment section below, because I love to hear from you guys. And I will say this, people keep asking me when the next streams are. Go to the videos page on my website. There is a video and a stream timetable there. I do videos and streams, so please stop harassing me for just streams, or the other people stop harassing me for just videos. It's an amalgamation of the two, so go and check the description. But before, yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Let's just kick off guys, let's go. And here it is. I'm not going to hold the thing for the entirety of this video because it's really clumpy to hold. But I want to talk about something that really annoyed me. I'm going to put this down guys, we'll show additional footage on B-roll. I'm just going to put this down very carefully. The setup, let's just talk about the setup for a minute. Two things are crucially important if you're thinking about buying one. One, you're going to need a fair bit of space, whether that be space in your living room or desk space, or floor space to put the absolute myriad of wires that you get with this thing. There must be kind of a good maybe 8 wires in total. One of the wires in particular, which connects the VR headset to the processor unit itself, is extremely long and it's just really chaotic. So you're going to have to think about where you're going to put your VR headset. Mine's in the living room downstairs with the Xbox One S, the Wii U, the Switch and my original PS4, because my Pro's up here, took the original PS4 downstairs. So it's already packed anyway, it's already packed out with controllers in there, and then I added this thing to it and it just looked like a complete mess. So if you're a bit of a clean freak, make sure before buying the PS4 you have some flipping space. I had no idea. And in the manual itself it is page after page after page after page of setup instructions, which to Sony's credit is absolutely dead easy to follow, but it's something I was just completely naive going into it. So make sure you have got the space. Second thing you need to consider, it does take a little bit of time to set up. It's not as easy as popping a game into the PS4 and just kind of waiting, you know, 10-15 minutes. It does take a little bit of setting up, and you know, for somebody like me who lacks patience, you just need to be a little bit mindful that this is not going to be something that you'll be able to do quickly. So if you're getting this for Christmas, bear that in mind on Christmas Day. You've got plenty of time, plenty of space to make the PSVR a worthwhile experience first off. So they're kind of two things I think you need to consider. Let's look at things that I didn't really like about it. Now, I never played PSVR going into this, so I think if you're like me and you've never played it, listen in. But if you're one of those people that have played it down at expos, or you tried it at a friend's, you've probably got a little bit of an advantage over people like me that have never ever had any PSVR experience. And there's this whole thing with obviously feeling incredibly sick. Now I've read up on this, so hear me out. When I first played it, I played Resident Evil 7. I've never played VR before. Yes, I was blown away. I didn't use the move sticks, I used the controller. So we've got two options. I used the controller. I found it after about 15 minutes, I started to feel winded, like really sick, really dizzy, and I literally had to kind of keep taking the thing off, putting it down and kind of chipping away at it little bit by little bit by little bit. So you need to be careful, you know, if you're one of those people that struggle to play first person shooters without VR, you might feel very nauseous. Don't use it when you're drunk, because I can imagine that is a whole new experience for, you know, people around Christmas time. Just be really careful with it. And I did turn to some of you guys for some advice, and a lot of you said the same thing, so I took a little bit of comfort from that, and I hope you can take some comfort from it. In that, people were saying start off with maybe 10-15 minutes, put it down, a few hours later go back, and just keep extending the time that you're playing in VR, because you will adjust to it. Your body, your mind, everything, your kinesthetic awareness will start to kind of appreciate that this is an experience. It's so weird, but you will get used to it. So it's like anything, it's about building that tolerance, but be careful, do it slow, because I literally had to go and lie down. It was unbelievable. So in terms of kind of comfort then, it's not the most comfortable thing in the world. I will say this may be a really trivial point, but it really affected me playing. This sounds stupid, but I have really long eyelashes, and with mascara on, girlies or men if you like to wear mascara, my eyelashes, to get the VR headset into the best and most optimal place for me, my eyelashes were touching the glass, and I found that really annoying, because every time I blinked I could feel it, and it really affected my game. So comfort wise, I'm probably going to go for like a 6.57 out of 10 for ease and comfort. There was, you know, if I pulled it forward slightly, it took it off my eyelashes, but things started to become a little bit blurred at that point. So I was flipping annoyed, right? I was really annoyed. So it's one of them things, I'm just going to have to play it, wash my makeup off, or, you know, if you just naturally got long eyelashes, this is seriously something you need to bear in mind. The instruction manuals say you can keep your glasses on. I have no idea how this thing would work with people that wear glasses. How have you found it with glasses? I couldn't imagine using my glasses to play with this, but seriously, that for me, oh my god, that really affected my comfort. Now, in terms of the headset being on itself, it's not too bad when it's on. You can pull the visor down, and then you can tighten at the back, depending on what kind of head size and shape you've got. It wasn't too bad. Peripheral vision in terms of, you know, everything up and down, side to side, really, really good. But the further away I had to pull the thing, the more the gap became, and I could see the floor and my hands on the controller. So the peripheral vision was stifled the more I pulled the visor away from my head to get it away from my eyelashes. So there were some issues, but my brother did warn me of that. He did say a lot of people have been complaining that it was very, very fuzzy. You know, I'm a little bit disappointed on that side of it, if I'm brutally honest. Who knows, maybe that will be kind of fixed, or maybe again you're kind of accustomed to it and you'll kind of get used to it. Only time will tell. But there are definitely some things that you need to take into account. So in terms of a recap, things I don't like, the setup process, the amount of space that it takes up, you know, wires can be an absolute pain in the arse for gamers. And anyway, add a VR into your setups, and you just add in like a million more wires, or so it seems. Comfort levels aren't that great with the headset on itself, and obviously you've got to bear in mind, you know, if you're wearing glasses, or you have really long eyelashes, or if you wear makeup, that does affect your game and the visuals that you actually see. So what can you look forward to then in VR? It is a phenomenal, and I mean an absolutely phenomenal experience. As somebody that's grown up from the, you know, the middle of the 80s, grew up on the ZX Spectrum all the way up to now, I've seen lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of different generations of gaming and how things have developed, and the step up from 16-bit to 32-bit, and then so on and so forth. And things have just blown my mind. And you know, when I got this, I was so excited, so pumped. It's just started snowing outside. Woo! I was so excited, and I was like shouting Jess down. I was like, Jess, you've got to come and see this. And she is somebody that doesn't really like to watch fast games, first-person shooter games, because she gets very motion sick. But she was a very good sport, and in the menu of Resident Evil 7 she did try this thing, and she, like me, was blown away. Like, when you turn your head, you know, it does take a minute for the entire image to kind of populate and render in, but then when it does, it's unreal. And I think for me as a gamer, taking it to that next level is the strongest point about VR. It's virtual reality, it is what it is. Some of you may play, I'm going to walk off camera and show you this. Some of you might play with the candles. This is the Resident Evil 4D candle. Not really my bag, bit of a fire hazard, so please fucking be careful if you play. There's a Skyrim one as well and a Fallout one. Please be careful if you're using these things. I think you get enough from the VR experience without adding the candles to it. That's just my 2 cents, as I've kind of got more to grips with PSVR over the last 7 days. So is it worth it? Is it worth it? I think if you've got the space, I think if you don't mind the excessive wires, I think if you are prepared to be patient with a PSVR, it is definitely worth it. If you don't have the space and you get motion sick very easily, or you're a little bit vain about glasses or makeup, don't spend £250 £300 they are at the minute on a PSVR headset, because you're going to waste your money. I did have a moment where I thought I'd wasted my money last week, but then I kind of said no, it's okay. Went online, spoke to a few people, and they said give it some time, Gemma, it will be completely worth it and you'll be able to play for hours as time goes on. So I'm really happy on the whole, but please bear these points in mind in the video, guys. I hope you can get something from it, but let me know what you think of the video in the comment section below. And will you pick up PSVR or will you abandon it? I want to hear from you no matter what your opinion is, but thank you guys. Thank you for watching. We're going to end the video there, so please hit like and punch that red button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to check the video page and stop nagging me about flipping streams. It's all there, but I have a full, you know, I'm busy. I wish I had more time to devote to YouTube, so please be patient and support my content however you see fit. Have a beautiful one, guys. My name is Gemma. Take care. See you soon.